Oh, good morning. So, we have another war today. As if we didn't have enough wars already. Well, it's the way it is, right? Education, deterrence, and rewards. Cost versus benefit analysis. Carrots and sticks. How do we foster positive virtuosity while subduing exploitation and theft? There is a dynamic, of all events funneling into or winnowing down into the future. We are responsible for what is created. You and I, as individuals, or any individuals for that matter, play proportionally large or small percentages of this. We seemingly have no control. Someone who is a figure of authority in a nation, for instance, has a great deal more to be responsible of. We have much less. The society as a whole, those that help guide it, its institutions, its culture, its religions, education, spiritual traditions, have a great deal more over time they can influence. United Nations, League of Nations, or the newest rendition, the President Trump's new organization. In and of these different, distinct aspects, they have been failures. We don't seem to have changed that much in the last several hundred years, and I think that's normal also. Evolution in and of itself on its own is slow motion. It is generational, so every 20 years. It takes time. I don't know if we have as much time as natural selection would deem to be necessary. And yet we have the capacity, the capabilities, the potential to rapidly make our changes possible. How do we do that? Education is crucially important. We help our children learn. They might acquire virtuosity, good virtues, versus a lack of virtues. And realizing this is done amidst an imperfect world, have a stick and carrot approach, or a deterrence and reward approach towards our living in societies. Better than what we're doing now in our increasingly complex world. Every day I get emails of all kinds of nonsense, of spam, on all kinds of different levels, for all kinds of different propositions, events, or possibilities. Every day, not one or two, but could be a dozen. Every day. And where is the deterrence from having this happen? Identity theft is rampant in our societies. Where is the deterrence from having this occur? If you do not punish these kinds of negative behaviors, then they will continue. One need look beyond the surface of one's ego and one's affiliations and determine what you would want for your future, for your children, for your grandchildren. In this way, one has a greater possibility of making the right kinds of decisions. being here now, bundles of miracles, aware, alert, awakening. We find ourselves in a world beset by troubles, as well as the beauty of the dawning of the day and the refreshing attribute of the slumber in night. We have so much to be thankful for, as much as all of these other things we've just communicated. We are in a conundrum today. We need to realize our potential and to grow. We need to do a lot of common sense kinds of things which are not being done. It is up to you and I to help foster these changes. Spread the word of common sense, of understanding, of kindness, of compassion, and also of objectivity, wisdom, and of human experience. We need to do the things that are easy to do and also those that are hard. It is not easy. No matter what you are doing, it is not easy all of the time. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. Feeling a sense of one's own physicality, being aware of one's thermal energy, of the energies this represents within inside and is emanating outside of one's own being. Each of us a beacon, a lighthouse, a radio, transmitting to the world around us and to ourselves, reinforcing the way we are to any and all who care to listen, to be open to, affirming to oneself. This is what we are doing all day, affirming. It may not be self-affirmations like what we usually in these dialogues like to talk about, where one is using simple and positive statements of increasing one's own virtuosity. But we are affirming ourselves as we eat our meals or drink our drinks or have our conversations. It may be negative, it may be positive, it may be both. Education is a means of determining in a more wise and experience-based methodology to know which is which, when and where, how to, why to communicate this to. We're thinking it is our first responsibility to remember whom we are. And this makes a lot of sense. And yet it is only the beginning. It need, in my opinion, be carried throughout one's day. Remembering we are all bundles of miracles. And we should all be humbled before the immensity of our creation, our DNA, our universe, our sense of perspectives, between the tip of one's nose and the ends of our universe, and from our nose back inside. For all the complexity within a human body, we have the merest inkling of being here now. Considering these things, it is part of self-realization. It is part of mindful meditation. You are not in a cave. You are not in a tomb. You are not in a bubble. You and I are upon a world called Earth in the system of the star soul. It is what it is. Each of us is a steward and responsible, in part, for everything else. We need to hold our head high, our chin up, our eyes before us, that we take our responsibilities serious, for there is much work to be done. Spread the word. Let everyone see the beacon that we are, that you are, that I am. Thankful for an opportunity to be alive, to be able to consider and have our conversation. There is much more that is positive today than not, though we are barbaric in our ways. We see further than we have perhaps ever before in each and every way. The possibilities exist for a great future as much as for the destruction of our world. It is up to us. We are the creators, each of us, alone and as a group of mankind, a family of mankind. The music's going to go on for another minute. Linger today. I'm just full of these things going on. Namaste.